Korean movies are amazing. I love to watch Korean movies every time. Here I like to share my top 10 must watch Korean movies. Never miss these movies. These are really fantastic. My choice start with 2016 movie The Handmaid. 1930s Korea, in the period of Japanese occupation, a new girl is hired as a handmaid to a Japanese heiress who lives a secluded life on a large countryside estate with her domineering uncle. But the maid has a secret. She is a pickpocket recruited by a swindler posing as a Japanese cow to help him seduce the lady to elope with him, rob her of her fortune, and lock her up in a madhouse. Watch the movie for the interesting twist. Here comes the next choice in my list. 2003 movie Spring, Summer, Fall, Winter and Spring. A young Buddhist apprentice is mentored by an aging monk at a secluded monastery in the Korean wilderness. As a teenager, the apprentice encounters a girl who arrives at the monastery seeking assistance with her health. Over the course of a few days, the boy is tempted away from his spiritual existence into a relationship. He leaves the monastery to follow the girl into a modern way of life he has never known and is unprepared for. In the 8th position, 2004 movie The Brotherhood of War. Two brothers who are unwillingly drafted into the South Korean army following the outbreak of the Korean War in 1950. The stronger of the two brothers vows to keep his weaker younger brother safe from any danger. After a military official promises to send his brother home if he wins a Medal of Honor, he begins to fight without fear. Which is next? 3 Iron, released in 2004. A lonely drifter who spends his nights in one empty vacation home after another. However, he is not your usual squatter, as the courteous young man always makes sure to show his absent host his gratitude by doing small household tasks or making simple improvements before moving on. One day, he mistakes a quiet home for an empty one and stumbles across an abused housewife in urgent need of his intervention. Hope you will enjoy the movie. Here comes next choice, that is 2009 movie Castaway on the Moon. After failing to kill himself by jumping off a bridge, the man is washed upon a deserted island in the middle of the river, but within view of the city's high rises. He attempts to escape, but soon accepts his fate and the challenges in living on the island. A reclusive young woman who takes close-up shots of the moon and has not left her apartment in years spies him on the island and comes to think of him as her own alien. Next movie in the list is Memories of Murder, released in 2003. In 1986, two simple-minded detectives assigned to a double murder investigation in a South Korean province. But when the murderer strikes several more times with the same pattern, the detectives realize that they are chasing the country's first documented serial killer. Relying on only the basic skills and tools, they attempt to solve the case. Watch the movie to know if they solve it. Here comes the 4th position, 2001 movie by Petite Girl. A college student meeting a very drunk girl on a subway platform after he helps her onto the train. She promptly vomits on another passenger's head and then passes out. Since everyone else in the train assumes that she is his girlfriend, he carries her to a hotel room to sleep it off. Another series of mishaps brings a police raid while he is in the shower, and thus begins a wild roller coaster ride of their relationship. The rest of the movie has her putting him through a battery of often humiliating tests to prove his love. Which is in 3rd position? Yes, that is 2004 movie A Moment to Remember. 27-year-old fashion designer goes into a convenience store to buy a coat but accidentally leaves it on the counter. Remembering the coat, she walks back to the store and bumps into a carpenter, whose goal in life is to become an architect. While surveying on a construction site that her father is in charge of, she sees the same man and soon falls in love with him. A relationship develops between them, but they will have to face an undeniable fact. Watch the movie to know the tragedy happens in their life. The next choice, my favorite movie, Miracle in Cell Number 7, released in 2013. Outsiders not allowed in room number 7 of the prison, where all kinds of criminals are gathered, comes a father with the sons of a 6-year-old and his 7-year-old daughter. The mission of these criminals in room 7 is to protect these two who can never stay apart for a single moment. Watch it. I bet this movie will make you cry. In the first position, my choice is 2003 movie Old Boy. The film follows the story of a man who is imprisoned in a cell which resembles a hotel room for 15 years without knowing the identity of his captor or his captor's motives. When he is finally released, he finds himself still trapped in a web of conspiracy and violence. His own quest for vengeance becomes tied in with romance when he falls in love with an attractive young chef. But the trap is not end there, it still follows him. Watch the movie to know it. You never miss to watch any of these Korean movies. These are really amazing. You should feel that after watching it. May share your opinions and suggestions. Thank you for your support.